Robert Reese. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robert Reese. News channel. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. 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 What's up, people? No, this video right here is so great for anyone trying to really get to a goal. You want to push, you want to learn how to do it. Listen to these guys right here, okay?
Now, this didn't happen overnight. A lot
Come
of
on,
people
tell
don't
them now.
realize.
It
Since
didn't happen overnight.
2013, it didn't happen
Okay.
overnight. Since 2013,
And I
I've
could
been selling
vouch for
adult
this,
beverages.
because
All from the ground up, 100% black owned. No investors.
If you
no
ain't
nothing.
ready to put 5 years of grind into anything
Yeah, it's not gonna
without
happen.
making a quarter,
right,
don't even start.
right.
Don't even start
Right.
because
Ice Cube is about to drop some of the biggest jewels. Man, at least some inspiration and some motivation. You gotta look at it. You see the city in his hat? Man, you gotta get out there to where them lights are. You gotta get out there with the people and do it. And he says a few things here. Check it out.
sometimes it takes that long to get over the hump.
That's what
And
people
a
don't
lot of people
understand.
die.
Everybody want to take
without
the
getting over
escalator.
it. They're not ready to put in that work.
Everybody want to take the escalator or the elevator. Don't nobody want to take the staircase.
Right. And people
You know
see
what
the
I'm saying?
contract that we signed, and and they see it paying off. But I started $1 million worth of game in 2012.
Hello.
I remember.
Now,
I watched y'all climb up the ladder. I seen it.
Now,
It's
a lot of
living
people,
proof.
a lot of people want checks. The bosses cut checks. So, we done cut a lot of checks up here.
Absolutely.
And you cut a lot of checks too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to realize, we want the money, but we also got to use the money to make the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really about having that mentality that you're ready to work. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's really all about. It's not the reward come when you get down and you get on your grind. Do not complain about what you didn't get from the work you didn't put in.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Do not complain about what you didn't get because of the work you didn't put in.
Just remember, when you're doing your own business, you got your own goals, do them, stick to them, follow them. Everybody ain't gonna make it like that. But if you work hard, you will. And that's hot facts.
Nothing kills more viruses on more surfaces than Lysol disinfectant spray.
When you're focused on getting through traffic, you still need to have a plan to keep everyone safe.
Now, this clip right here, I want you guys to know E40 owns. He has the distribution. It's all his wine and everything, right? So he was going over to do an interview, and he didn't bring none from his place.
So he ordered them through DoorDash, and he was excited that his product came from DoorDash. Now here's the thing: they had 4 bottles of wine and some tequila and everything that he ordered from Bevmo, right? Now, if you are not a top dasher or anything, it's just going to show what it is, and you may think that there's no tip, and you might see the name Earl. You guys might say, "Oh, I'm not taking that no tip, no trip." But when you get there, okay, it's Earl Stevens, it's E40. He's the owner of what you are dropping off. So don't you think the owner that's ordering the stuff will want you to come drop off his stuff promptly to the customers if he is the owner? Now, the reason why I'm glad he said he ordered it through DoorDash is I'm gonna try to put this thing up there and put the no tip, no trip stuff on behind it, just so those people know what's going on. Now, would you no tip, no trip someone? Because just think, the studio was close to Bevmo where they are at. How much money do you think 5 bottles of alcohol is going to pay you from Bevmo? How much? It's not going to be $1,000,000, and you're going to try to turn it down, and someone else is. But the owner of the company actually ordered. Now, what if he knew, or what if he found out that his order was bounced around? That's a question we got to ask them. How many times did your order change or get bounced around to someone else? We don't know. Well, hopefully, with enough views, it'll get out there. No tip, no trip is not good. You could be doing it to the wrong person.
We're not playing no games. What you got down there, Feezy?
Oh, this is just a very, very, very small portion of my adult beverage catalog. Or you understand me? I got like 37 SKUs. So this is my sweet red. I didn't even get a chance to send it out here. We ordered this from DoorDash, and they got it from Bevmo. So they came and delivered it right here to us.
Hello.
You know what I'm talking about? Yes. So this is my Earl Stevens Sweet Red. This is my Earl Stevens Mango Moscato. This is my biggest seller right here. This right here go crazy. I sold 36,000 cases of this right here just in Michigan alone last year.
Damn.
Yeah. Sweet. This is Tycoon Cognac. This is a top shelf cognac. It's a VS, and I also have a VSOP. This VS should be a VSOP.
That's what I'm on right now.
Now, let's get down to business. I want to welcome everyone to Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Make sure you like and tongue twister. Make sure you like and subscribe, okay, to this channel. Make sure you share this stream. Make sure you know that Hot Facts is much more than a brand. It is the truth behind what you stand for. Hot Facts is also available on every single platform right now. My video right now on Instagram. Let me go ahead and show this really quick. Let me go ahead and give you guys the numbers on this really quick. Let you guys know exactly what's going on with this before we get on to the start of this show. 715,000 views right now. It's going up nonstop. There's so many videos I put up there that have a lot of views, but this one is at 715K, and it's been doing this in 20-something days right now. So I'm going to let you guys let me go ahead and go in here real quick. Let me go ahead and let you guys know that it's been shared. It's been shared 84,137 times, okay? It's been saved on people's phones 3,554 times. Okay, so with that being said, Hot Facts is moving in closer to the 2 million range all the way completely on social media. So with that being said, I got to go ahead and do this. I got to go ahead and give a round of applause because and it's all organic. So let's give a round of applause for that. Everything is all organic. I am the creator. I am everything of everything that I put out there, and it's working so well right now that there's a lot of hate that goes on out there, but I got to clear the air right now. I got to clear the air. I want to start off with Roy, but I want to end off with Roy because Roy is actually a positive note on the clearing the air. It's not a negative. So, all right. I got it. Nothing up here is scripted, people. I put the whole game plan together right here on the spot. We're going to do this first. Should I do this one first, though? Should I do this one first? You know what? Yes, we will. All right. If you are driving in my area, you are driving. You're doing the Uber Eats. You're doing your deliveries. They have an issue with the Walmart right now because Walmart is biting off too much than it can chew. They have a contract with. You can pick up from Ship from there, Instacart, Walmart Spark, Uber Eats, and there's a big issue going on with that. What's going on is that you're not going to make the money that you are going to make. You have to drive to the middle of no man's land to pick up a no man's land. But there is a Walmart everywhere. And when you get there, you have to wait just to do cancellations and all of this other stuff at the Walmarts. Okay. So there is a big problem. One of the big issues is this: if you are a driver in California and Walmart is prevalent in your area, when you are on the phone with customer support, just so that you can get your Proposition 22, for those of you who do not know, Proposition 22 is in California. They have a guaranteed minimum of what you are going to make per hour. So it depends on what city you are actually in to see what the minimum wage is for that city there. Okay. Now, and California, Southern Gig. What's up, man? You know what? My daughter says her tablet is right here. And it is. Here you go, Ava. No problem. Here, you want to let them know what they're watching? Yeah. Okay, come let them know what they're watching, my mamas.
You're watching HotFacts with my dad, Robert Reese.
Thank you, mamas. See, people, it's love all over the place, even though I got to get down to business. No Vaseline here. NWA, Ice Cube, whatever you want to say. We going all the way there today. In California, depending on what city you are in, there is a guaranteed minimum of minimum wage you are to get per hour. I was one of the people that fought and got the petition signed so that we have that here. So where I am, it's $16 an hour for your guarantee if you are doing your orders for that hour. All right. So here's the thing. Let's say you get, and they don't count the tip or anything else like that or service fee. It's just, you know what I'm saying, what the order is itself. So if the base pay is like $3, automatically, you know, you got to do at least 5 1/4, 5 1/4 orders to get, you know, to $16, right? So Proposition 22 is they give you the difference of what it is. But because it's per hour, it caps off after 1 hour. So for the people that might set up at a place for like 2 hours, it's not stacking up for you because it's not going to do it for the next hour. They are thinking you're going to call them so they can take that order away from you. But we have an issue with the Walmarts here because let me tell you this, how it works. The person that brings it out to the vehicle, that's only one person. There's a person on the inside that is the handler. The handler is the person that puts it inside of the things to get it ready for transport for the runner to run it to your car. The picker is someone else. The picker has their own time to pick the complete order. If you know about the shopping orders with Walmart, they give you this much time to shop for the order. They give that for the picker on the inside also. Uber did not go ahead and clear this up before they start giving these out to the drivers who are out there doing the driving. Okay? So none of that equation goes in, all that time that the picker gets, which makes a driver have to sit out there. And if they see there's a lot of drivers out there that'll say, man, $25 for 4 miles, I'm waiting for this one. Now, if they wait 45 minutes and they're dropping it off right there, they made $25 for that hour if it gets out there like that. It's not going like that these days because they're so understaffed, because so many people are doing driving jobs. The places that we are picking up from, the drivers are outweighing the positions of the people that are actually in there doing the picking, which then falls on the customer for no reason. Now in California, check this out. Let's say you call customer support, they cancel your order, right? You get your driver pay, you get your Prop 22. Let's say right when they hit that cancel button, they send you another one. Here is where it gets weird. If you tell them they just sent me another one and you are on the phone with the person doing customer support, you don't get the separate driver pay for that one also, even though they understand it's the same issue. They're going to cancel the other one, give you a cancellation percentage up on yours, which should not happen anyway. They want you to do the first order when that one's in. They want you to wait to then cancel the next one, get another driver pay with your Prop 22 to then go ahead and do it. But here's what the customer service person, he tried to dupe me. He said, hey, cancel the order. I said, I'm not canceling the order. I said, I'm in California. We have a law and it's Proposition 22. If I cancel, I don't get that. He said, yeah, but if you cancel, it'll go to another driver. I said, I don't care about the other driver. I don't care about him. I said, I only care about me. I am not going to cancel it myself because I am not going to get the Proposition 22. I said, you should have there on your computer something that has California so that you know what it is. He said, I see it here, which means he was looking, people. I'm not stupid. He said, I see what you're saying. I said, so I need you to cancel it on your end because I said, if I cancel it, I get nothing. If the customer does, they have to cancel it after a long time, and then I'll get Prop 22, but no driver pay. I need you to cancel it so I can get paid. They said, okay. Bam, got paid, right? When the next order comes in, even though they're on the phone with you, it's not a separate issue, and I'll explain to you why. He did not hang up his phone, so he's on the same call. So since he's on the same call, he has to cancel your order like you canceled it yourself. And then you don't get nothing else there, and you get a bad thing. And if you get too many of those, you can be deactivated. So people, be wary. If they want you in California at the Walmart, and it's so crazy because the numbers are, we'll have 30 restaurants and places to pick up from and one Walmart, but they'll send everyone to the Walmart. Walmart bit off too much that they can chew, and the deal was so good that Uber said we're going to sacrifice drivers for this. This is happening in California. If this is happening in your area, hit a 1 in the section there. Hit a number 1 if this is happening in your area. If the Walmart orders are taking too long. I'm not even doing Walmart Spark right now. I did some like last week. But because of how the situation is, it's crazy. But I did give a solution, and I asked them one question that I thought was valuable. I said, when is the next town hall? He said, I can find that out for you right now. I said, now, I was a participant in the last one online. He went ahead and checked. I said, but these questions and what's going on now, they are not addressed at all. He said, well, what I can do is I can send you an email to let you know when the next town hall is. And I'm going to try to see that we can make sure that you get in there. And they sent me over to a different department. They had me talk to someone else. And I explained because I said a solution could be this. If the Walmart people can actually do shopping how the Walmart Spark people can do, then the driver can pull up there, go shop, and then go drop it off. Then more of those orders can be going out. They said no one said this yet, and this is our issue with Walmart right now. If the Uber people can go in there and shop, it's a done deal. Now, here's the thing. They also told me this. People, listen up if you are doing Uber Eats. This is a very, very, very valuable tip and a very, very, very valuable piece of information. I asked them, can I opt out of just doing Walmart's orders? They said, we have nothing for that. They said, if we opt you out, it's going to opt you out of picking up all packages. So I said, all packages? They said, yes, all packages. I said, so you'll opt me out of CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, GameStop, Big Lots? They said, yes, you will not be picking up any packages if you opt out. It would only be food. I asked this also. I said, so if I opt out, could I opt back in just after I opt out? They said, no, there's a procedure for that. So I said, oh, no. I'm not gonna opt out then. No. What I will do is this. I will drive from 5 a.m. to about 7 a.m. to when I may get one Walmart order and it'll get done because it's the first of the orders. Then I'm only going to do graveyard shift. I'm not going to deal with that. People, you have to adapt. You have to adapt. If there's a problem going on with how you are making yours, you have to adapt. And that's going to be my adaptation. So if you are going through this same thing, especially here in California, the adaptation would be to start way earlier to get the early birds and avoid the Walmart because it's open all day until like 9. Then you can start off after 9 and then go ahead and make the money. The only thing is, it's going to be harder for you to get your points to be one of the highest rated drivers. That's the only thing. So you got to figure it out on what you're going to do. Valuable piece of information for people that drive. Did that first. We clearing the air today. Did that first. Did that first. Let me talk about that video though with E40 though before I go into the next spot with Cherry Pick. E40 is the owner of his own distribution company. He's the owner of the alcohol that's up in there that they dropped off. And because he was trying to get to the podcast there, $1 million a game, he did not have it flown in. What he did, he was testing to see how his product comes over to where he is as the owner of the actual place. Now, this is where people are like, what the hell? Like, why is he showing this? Because this is why I talk about business practices and procedures. Don't you think the owner and the creator of the product that you are delivering would want to see it get, especially if he is on top 3 podcasts in the world, especially in the US? Don't you think he wants to see it get there promptly because his name is on it and everything else like that? This is where you, as a third party 1099, it is your business. This is why you were supposed to go ahead and do these things. The studio to where they were located in to do that podcast is a couple blocks away from the Bevmo. Couple blocks. So you know a couple blocks, it's not going to show up as all these big dollars in your face, right? Now, did No Tip, No Trippers, No Tip, No Trip, the owner of what you were dropping off because it said Earl, and E40's name is Earl Stevens. Did they no tip, no trip Earl Stevens, the owner of the product? This is what I'm telling you guys about your business practices and policies. There was a person that said that you should only listen to Hot Facts for customer service. That means you should listen to me for all business because it's going to go right. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Much love to you. Okay. We don't know how many drivers it bounced off of because they did not know. He's getting there to get set up for a podcast. He ordered it himself. He set it on camera and everything else like that. It gets there. He ain't worried about that. He got money. Now, let me tell you this. They did not get all of the alcohol on the platform to show it off. He had to tell them, all right, that one's back there. You guys bring that one up. Bring that one up. They didn't even have enough time to put it up there. Okay. And they were already there. It was a little late. Why was it late? Now, do you know that if the owner of the business and the product that you are dropping it off is going to get it in the best exponential service, the best and all that stuff, how much of a tip do you think that his camp, his publicist, and all of them would have went ahead and gave? A big tip, right? People are like, we still would have no tip, no trip that, but that's your problem. Now, one of my buddies, DJ Melon Funk, the pioneer, he tours right now and sells out 30,000 people, just him DJing. I interviewed him. He lives up in the high desert from where I am, about an hour away. He orders beer, and in my interview with him, I asked all the people that I interview, do they order food? And I get their experiences. So if you guys all want to see what I'm talking about, every person that I interview, I ask them these questions about them as a customer. Did they tip before and all this? I asked every single guest these things. You need to watch my interviews. He said they don't think they're going to get a tip, so it takes a long time for me to get my beer. This dude spends more on beer and other things than you make in the whole year. And he has to get treated like that. It's on a real live interview. Go check my interview, DJ Melon Funk. It's there. It's there. So if you guys will just no tip, no trip anyone, which is why I did the little news clip the other day, put it up there. 47% of Americans are using food delivery apps. 47% of Americans. From the 47% of Americans that use the delivery apps, 52% of these Americans tip in cash. If the owner of everything else, the product you are bringing, is getting his service done, and he's like, that's why I'm on DoorDash, don't you think that driver would have got a fat tip? Now, why have we not heard anything from that driver who dropped off at the studio and Earl was the name? You know why? They no tip, no tripped him. That's why we have not heard about it, but we heard about it from the actual owner live on camera. Which makes me want to tell you guys, you may hate me for following everything and going by the book. You may hate me for that. But at the same time, I put up a short today that made a lot of people mad. Watch this.
Good morning, staff. For Rocio. Yeah. Ooh, I love it. Thank you. See you later.
I made a lot of people mad with that short today, because it's almost at 2,000 views so fast. But when I walked in, they said I said, this is what I do, people. I know all the staff wherever I go. Good morning, staff. Hello, staff. How are you? We already have it packaged for you, Robert. Now, I always hear people say that it's never ready and customer service don't count. How many more videos do I have to put up to counter what you are saying? I am actually visually documenting and countering what you are saying out your flabby lips. I'm showing you the actual proof that if you do something, something can happen. Right? How many videos do I got to show where they let me in the restaurants and they close the doors and I'm the only driver inside there? I'm the only person in the whole place. How many more videos do I have to show like that where I am the only person in the whole place? I must have good business practices and I follow my procedures all the way through. I must have that, and it can't be a lie because I video document every single time it happens. Sometimes I say, you know what? They've already seen enough. I don't got to keep doing the same video. How many of you guys can do that one time? I'm just telling you guys. There was the distributor, the owner of the product you were dropping off, and Too Short said hello because he said, man, I ordered this through DoorDash and they picked it up from BevMo. And Too Short said hello. That means that they are in the game. So if they are in the game like that, the part of the logistics chain of command that you said that you accepted to go ahead and do, you cannot drop the ball because this is what they are expecting also. Your business, you are picking up the slack from that, but carrying the name of whatever else it is. This is why it's different. This is why most people hate me. But you can hate me all you want. I have the actual people that say what happens. Rivs is a FAA pilot. His question and his answer, he said, Jonathan Rivers, people, I don't order food because I know they tamper with it. We just start doing the groceries, but we're kind of iffy on that too. That's a FAA pilot because he's told stories on my interview with him separately on how they were done wrong. A black FAA pilot. Go figure. I ask all of them the question. I have people that do deliveries and I've interviewed them and they said before I did deliveries, I didn't tip at all. They didn't even say give a cash tip. Go look at the interviews and see which people those are. I'm not doing that. I conducted the whole interview so you guys can watch them. They're all there. They are all there. I have all the proof for whoever wants it. Open up and just accept it. We go clear the air today. No tip, no trip. Think about what you guys are saying. You don't know who you are dropping off to. And also, if you have a following built up and you are trying to look good for yourself, don't associate yourself with anything that is negative like that because it'll make people not want to do business with you, a la Pedro DoorDash Santiago. Since we're on Pedro right now, we got to clear this air too. There's content creators asking how come he's not paying for my StreamYard $250 for the whole year. People are thinking that Pedro is sponsoring people. I'm about to break down something for you guys, real business-wise, that you guys just did not understand what happened on how you guys did not make no money and he did. Let's clear the air right now. He did the gig conference in person, right? Every person traveled there and got their own Airbnbs, their hotels, and all the other stuff, right? Last time if I checked that if I'm coming out for a conference that's being held by someone that is the person that is the organization leader, I do understand that I'm traveling, and the conversations that they had back then on camera was, well, you can write that off and everything because it's a business trip. No, 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 no. Let me tell you how this works. If it's an in-person conference, I'm spending my time to travel, which may be days or plane tickets or all that other stuff, hotel costs. If I am coming to participate and speak, that means I am coming to work. If I am coming to work, I need to be comped for my room, my stay, and my travel. No one got comped for any of that. Let's go ahead and clear the air. Let's go ahead and keep these facts straight. No one got comped for any of that. No one got comped for their personal, physical, and energy that they spent to speak at a conference when they traveled there. You know what happens normally? Business says that, all right, first of all, how are we doing travel? Stay. What about me being paid? What segment am I going in on? How much is the pay? Is this going to be video recorded? Yes. All right. How many streams do you expect to get from it? And how are you going to break everyone down that's going to be speaking and coming in for this? None of that stuff was discussed because there was no business involved, which is why the virtual GigCon failed so much. There was no business involved with anything. All the views that Pedro got, and these people are donating as the super chats and all this other stuff, and they're giving more money, and they lost money. Hotel stay, gas, travel, they lost money, and they're giving more in the super chats and everything, right? So how much from the super chats and everything was raised was for that going on? How much was that paid to the people that traveled and spoke and participated and set up and helped and everything? Because there were sponsors involved. When sponsors are involved, you're going to get a chunk from a sponsor also. How much of that was paid in for the people that participated with the travel and everything? I got to read this. 100% gig tubers spouting negative nonsense, yet calling themselves business people. Quotations, people have 0% of a business mindset. Shady business, exactly. How much of that money from the first live in person gig conference, how much did these people make for their travel? Did they at least make their money back? They talk about traveling and doing work for $2 a mile, right? How much did they get paid for their travel if they drove all the way there? They got to get paid at least $2 a mile for traveling there, right? How much did they get paid? And they have to go ahead and speak on the mic, help with set up, breaking down this and that. How much are they getting paid? How much? How much? Hannibal, when you told me how much am I making on AdSense, I ain't making nothing right now. And I tell people that. It shows me how much I'm making, but I can't cash it out. So I'm not making it. But Ice Cube just said that, and this is why they say most businesses fail within 5 years. Ice Cube said, if you cannot go 5 years without making 25 cents, you should not be doing it. So when I told you, it's nothing there. He also said you got to use money to make money. That's what I do too. So I'm working a business that's just about to hit 2 million views in 11 months coming up. About to have a video that hits, I'm going to jinx myself. I know it's going to hit at least 800 and something thousand views on the Instagram side, and it's going to be shared at least 100,000 times. So with that being said, Nugs has a video that has 882,000 views, which puts me right there for actual real content that's organic. How many people can say that? business practices and policies. I told people I have to redo what I did my first half, the second half. I said, I got to get another video that gets me at least 350,000 views. Well, this one is about to damn near hit 1 million. I said, I got to get another one that hits 100,000, but I got 2 of them that did 35K. I said, I got to get another 10,000. I got 2 of them that hit over here, but over on Facebook, there's a 19,000, a 15,000, there's a 13,000, there's a 8,000. There's a few of those. I said, I have to redo, but do it better for the second half. Business practices and policies. These are things that people cannot take away from Hot Facts because I'm sticking to my game plan. I told you guys I'm going to end with Roy last. I'm done with this one right here. I'm going to bring this up because always cherry pick the negativity that you are bringing into the gig world and just people that do YouTube in general is just crazy. If you are enjoying Hot Facts and you are enjoying the truth, hit a 1 right now. Hit a 1. I don't even got it up right now. I'm just saying hit a 1. They have called me a race baiter. They have called me so many things, right? Watch this.
Sounds like a slur.
A lot like a slur. Ah, but it's just almost a slur.
What are you guys talking about? Oh, well, you see, Pat.
There's many words that sound like slurs, but aren't in fact, you see.
So don't dismay at what you say. They're perfectly PC.
Why, you can mention chinks if they're in your armor, speak of spick if you say and span.
Spook a crow if you're a farmer. Have a nip of kraut from the hot dog man.
I still don't think you should be saying these words.
Ah, but within the context, they're perfectly innocent. But that's not what people think when they hear them.
Oh, that's okay, Zach. You just have to explain yourself every single time you use them.
Did you write this song just so you could say these words?
Plug a dike if you mean a damn. Bum a fag, why thank you, ma'am.
A carabiner used for climbing. Don't look now, but something's limey. These chips here of citrus fame, I ate them at the Redskins game.
That name's not cool, guys. What the hell?
It's sanctioned by the NFL.
Oh, I haven't heard that song in a coon's age.
Whoa, you definitely can't say that word. No, it actually comes from an ancient folk legend that says that raccoons are very long-lived. A history of racial intolerance is the only thing that stands between you and saying coon as much as you want.
As long as you mean the animal. I'm just not going to say it at all.
Say there, Caldwell, why do you snigger?
Oh, I snigger from all the niggling chiggers.
The snigger was triggered by niggling.
I had enough. For everyone that has called me a race baiter because I speak about race, because ethnicities, this is what the world is. You guys are weird. That is race baiting. Told you guys how I'm going to go ahead and teach my kids during Black History Month about the slaves that went to Mexico because they're Mexican also. Every disrespectful word for every single race was used there. And then Cherry Pick called me a race baiter because I bring up actual real facts. But this is saying that all you do is have to say it like this and it's A-okay. There are people that gave it thumbs up and everything, which lets you know a percentage of people that will just go and be trolls and everything else. I don't know what you are playing, what you are pulling. The reason why you do not show your face at all is because it would be smashed in. I still feel like I was duped and tricked when I went on and you guys were all on there. I look on your stuff and you're dissing every single person so hard in individual videos. You get on there speaking live and just start trashing them, and everyone still says, "Oh, I still love you" and all this stuff. That's how I know you guys like it. Whatever you are doing right now, I'm just letting you know that fire is a very, very, very dangerous natural energy. When you play with fire, you're going to get burned. You better redirect everything you are saying and what you are doing, because you're going to come off as the biggest racist on social media. And if that's what you want to get your views, then why don't you just go all the way there, show your face like the guy that does he does the most racial jokes, and he talked about Kobe dying. He don't care about anything. Why don't you just show yourself and just do it like that if that's what you were trying to do? We are all humans here. What's up, Roy? We are all humans here. And no one has ever disrespected someone, Hannibal calling me a girl and outside my name for no reason. That's different. Little boys will say that stuff. But when you cross the railroad tracks and every single racial slur that can be said, you made a video about and was like, if you don't like this, this, and that, and you said I'm a comedian. Well, comedians show their faces also. You ever see Michael Strahan, say, "Look at me in my eyes. I want you to look the killer in your eyes before you go ahead and just castrate me." Show your face. Anyone that supports that, anyone that watches it and says, "Oh, it's funny, it's humorous," you're racist as hell. You're racist as hell. If you support any of that, on Hot Facts, we don't support none of that. You guys are mad because I'm really a people's person and you just can't fathom it. This is much different. And you guys support that. Don't laugh at it. Don't do any of that. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not a good look for anyone. Cherry Pick and anybody else that got something to say about that, here's my link. I'm about to get on Roy right now, on Roy's subject, because I got to end it in a positive note as far as clearing the air. But before I do that, I got to get on Bud Soda. I got to get on Bud Soda. Why'd you name yourself Bud Soda? I don't know that either. Let me see. I replied to him. Let me see. Hold up. I replied to him. Where's Bud Soda at? Yeah, I saw that, and he's pretty wrong. Okay, I'm going to read Bud Soda's comment out loud. Yeah, I saw that, and he's pretty wrong. That's why I have to put up both videos, Bud Soda. Watch the videos. You are wrong. Watch the videos. I showed the DoorDash part, the first thing I did was a clip. You saw a clip and ran your crazy ass mind into someplace else. So I showed the full thing on what I said on 2 separate videos, and you ain't said nothing since. Now let me read this. Yeah, I saw that, and he's pretty wrong, but don't give him your energy. Don't give me your energy. Bud Soda, you are crazy. He says, I'm a bid for my service tip or not. If it's paying $25, it's still $25. Multiple apps that you can look at. No one's talking about multiple apps. The clip was from the actual distributor and the owner of the product that was being driven to his location while he was at a multi-million-dollar interview on a podcast. So why would that person not want to see the product that he has go through the full chain of command and get there promptly? You suck as a business person if you don't get that. And whoever else don't get that, you suck. Bud Soda, you talk a lot. And you talk a lot and a whole lot of other people's stuff. Last time I checked, anyone that served in the military, they have a couple pair of balls and they will click a link. If you can shoot someone who you don't know, click a link and look at someone who you semi-know. Real servicemen will do that if you got something to say. Someone send that message to him. I know he's in his truck driving, complaining right now. Someone send that message to him right now. A real serviceman can call somebody a Haji and all this other stuff. They'll shoot someone who they don't know, but they will not look them in the face and click a link and speak. That's cowardly. You do not represent the servicemen of the United States of America. You don't need your GI Bill if you can't even speak. But you'll go shoot someone. Your business practices are flawed. The link is there for you, buddy. Now let's get to Roy. You guys don't even understand. Bud Soda sat up there and was like, Roy, don't give him your energy. He don't know that Roy tells me everything from him. That's the respect that we have for each other. Okay? You thought that it was something and I was going at Roy. Bud Soda, you're an idiot. Did I check Gig Life with Lexi in there too? I at the people that I feel that people pay more attention to. So I tag them inside the names. That's why Roy's name was there, people. Remember, Pedro says, I bet if Roy goes now, he'll get this many people watching him, right? So if someone can say that, unless they're making fun of him, why would I not tag him in if he says, if he puts it on, all these people will watch it? Are you following my drift? Are you following my drift? If the main person says that Roy gets a bunch of people that watch his lives, that means that people watch Roy, right? Why would I not tag Roy's name in a post if people watch him? Just his name there means that people will watch. People, that's marketing and advertising. How many of you guys are marketing and advertising other people out there? I'm actually helping other people while I'm getting to my 2 million views and they don't even have 200,000 views. I am actually helping promote them by tagging them. You guys got to understand these things. And real talk is here because this is my man right here.
What's up, man?
And I want to just say right now, Roy, wasn't no disrespect. I know you already know. But I was also laughing before I started my live because when I told Cherry Pick that I'm gonna send him a compilation, Isaac Hayes and Barry White, and I guarantee he gets the love. I heard you laughing, and that cracked me up, and that made me laugh a little bit more inside too. But these people got to understand that my relationship with you is much different from what these other people have. You can tell me what is exactly on your mind, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. That's what it is. So all you people out there that thought that I was doing something, no, it's just that. And you got to understand. And it happens in multiple lives where you guys talk about Roy and you guys say all this stuff and he's good, right? But Roy can't be tagged in anything because you guys will try to make something out of nothing. And it's literally nothing. Because Roy, if I said something right now that pissed him off and he said, fuck you, Robert, guess what? He's going to say that to me. That's what it is. That's what it is. I know that's what it is. So, which is why it backfires on you guys so much when the outcome you guys try to look for, it doesn't happen that way. This is how you build relationships, people. And you got to understand the people that you are in a relationship with. It doesn't mean boyfriend, girlfriend, or this and that. That's not what it means. It's a relationship. And you got to understand the person you are in a relationship.
Did I just connect with him? Connected. Damn it.
All right, people. So I have to switch to my phone right now because my computer just did a restart. It's rebooting right now, and it did that by itself. So luckily, I have my phone right here, and I'm about to log back in. I don't know. That was weird. That was weird. I'm gonna log back in right now. That was so weird. So while that's logging in back there, um, you guys got to understand this. I said the respect level that I have with Roy is much different. So what you guys thought was, oh, so sorry. My stand is up now. My stand wasn't up right. Um, People thought that when I say things about Roy or if I tag him in things, I'm going at Roy. Uh, Roy is the realest of all of you guys when it comes down to talking. Go ahead and load this back up. Roy, okay, can tell me whatever he wants. And we talk about things. Okay? I'm telling you guys this also. Roy has had the most difficult conversations
when it comes down to race and everything else with me than a lot of people I've ever came in contact with. He speaks his mind. He got real hot facts. He got real hot facts. Oh, it says restore. Let me hit restore. I'm gonna let it go ahead and do its thing by itself. That's Roy. Bud Soda, you ain't off the hook though. All you do is talk on other people's stuff. A real serviceman who fights for the country will click a link and speak. I have all the facts to bring on everything, numbers and everything. I show you guys $3 a mile. I show you guys all that stuff. You guys say you don't like watching me because he takes everything, but if I'm showing you that I'm getting more than $2.50 a mile, then what is the problem if I'm doing it right? If I'm showing you guys how to get your orders on time, what am I doing wrong? If you see me do things that you would never do, why don't you do them? That has nothing to do with me. Because I call them out, maybe. If I call them out, it's an issue. Bud Soda, you went to the natural physical get conference and they were talking about you saying you were drunk the whole time. How much money did you get paid to be called a drunk publicly across social media? How long did you drive and did you get paid $2 a mile? Did you get paid your $2 a mile? I bet the only person that got paid anything was Hannibal. And he probably didn't get paid nothing. How many views did that Get conference get? And none of you guys were broken down. And then you guys did an actual virtual con to where you spent time on video, which is energy and actual work. You guys say that you will not pick up an order because your car won't move, but you'll use your actual person vehicle and do whatever and use all your energy and not get paid for it. If you guys think this is part of your business plan, you are dead wrong. You are dead wrong. Remember, people, I don't move my car unless I'm getting paid. Pedro, I'm not driving down there. How much money you getting from Buckle? How much are you getting from this? Para got money, right? How much is Para chipping in to help out with the people here? Oh, it's almost up. It is almost up. Because I don't want to look at the phone anymore, and I want to see my stuff in the background. I'm sorry. Let me see. Bam. Here we go. Here we go. Can't start it too early. Bring me up. Bring me up, Scotty.
Bam! I'm back, people. Bam! I'm back, people. Bam! I'm back, people. Ooh. That was tight. Okay, hold up. Now I'm out of there. Bingo. I'm back. I'm back. Adjustments, people. Sometimes you got to adjust to get over that bridge. How much did you get paid, Bud Soda and all the rest of you guys, for doing all of that work for a gig conference? How much did you guys get paid? That's a lot of work. Travel. If you travel with your spouse, you know you're in a vehicle with them driving. You can't be in that car with them for so long. How much mental stress did you go? You got a wife or a girl trying to be a passenger driver. The directions are wrong. We gotta eat. I don't want to eat that. Don't go to this. How much did you have to go through, and how much did you get paid? How much did you get paid? How much did you get paid, Bud Soda? Especially you, what your part is. They use you as, remember, Booger from Revenge of the Nerds. They use you like Booger. They use you like Booger on Revenge of the Nerds. The exact same character. The exact same character. It's a comparison. So there you go. San Pellegrinos. I told you we bougie over here. What's this? The Aranaka? Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire. The Bud Soda, watch your mouth, without a doubt. Watch your mouth without a doubt. You have not brought in any facts, any stats. I have the articles, the news clips, every interview I've ever done, everything I've done against all you guys and everyone else that has talked something. I can pull up from my own archive. Roy is back. Here we go.
Yeah,
Sorry, my computer did something weird. I had to go to the handheld, Roy. It did something weird.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stop getting on Bud Soda. What's up, Roy? Looking like the you about to go do Secret Service right now.
Oh shit, getting ready to do this work, man. You know how it goes.
What's up, man?
But the reason I made that video is, like, I don't mind people using my name if they're going to choose to use my name in a positive. That's why I got pissed off when I saw my name, because that, to me, I've always been against that movement. I've never supported that movement. And then when my name is listed in there, and I'm not trying to like cap on people, but fuck, these people, like, their brain cells are only so large, and they don't know how to differentiate what your meaning behind why you did it. They're just gonna associate me with that bullshit.
Right.
And I don't want to be associated with shit like that when I've, over time and time again, have been against it, and I've done videos about it, and I've come on live streams and put my point out about it. And then I saw my name associated with all the people that believe in that shit, and it just, people are automatically going to take my name and associate me with that. And that's why it pissed me off. And like I said, we have an open relationship where if you piss me off, I'm not afraid to tell you. I'm not, like I said, I don't hide behind a little, like, cherry the size of his nuts. I speak my mind, and I do it the way I do it. And so people need to understand that all I hear anymore, or whenever I go somewhere, it's my fucking name being spoke, whether it be other people's live streams and other people's chat. It's like, why the fuck? I'm going to start making a mold of my dick, and I'm going to start sending it to people since they love me so much they can fuck themselves with it. Because it's like, it's like, why do you have nothing more in your life than to keep bringing up my name all the time? It's like, I try to support everybody's channel equally, even even though I don't get that same support back, which is fine. I understand. Some people, they can't handle that shit. But I support everybody equally, and I try to be open and listen to everybody's shit, speak my opinion at the end of the day. But it's like, Jesus Christ, man, people can't keep their fucking my name out their mouth. It's like me and Red are going to start our new show tomorrow. Other than Bobby, I haven't heard anybody promote the support for me for my new show. You see what I'm saying? You know, I'll share other people's shit, or I'll speak on other people's shit, but nobody does the same for me. And that's fine. Your channels do as you please. But it's like I'm just tired of hearing my name, and it seems to be always connected with some negative type shit. And I don't understand it. I'm getting to the point where I'm trying to bite my tongue and just let it go. But it's like I'm trying to start something new and positive, and I don't want to be part of that negative shit anymore. You know, so I don't know.
Now check this out about your show. It's already on I already hit the to notify me when it goes on. I already have that so it can notify me. Because on Saturday, I got the Saturday morning wake up now, and it's earlier in the morning, but I hit the notification there. Now when I saw that you guys were gonna do a show, let me tell you what I was thinking in my head. I was thinking this. I want to wait till the show happens so then I can interview Roy and do an interview about the change in the show and talk about, when the first episode gets done, be able to, how this star, who came up with the idea. I want to do all of that and do it on an interview. Yeah, I want to do it on an interview to get the full thought process and everything.
And this is one thing people need to understand with this show between me and her is we are 100% collaborative on this show. Roy doesn't make any decisions without speaking with Red first. Red does not make any decisions when it comes to the show without speaking to me first.
Roy, don't say no. Don't say nothing right. Don't say nothing right now don't say nothing about that, because after the first episode, you're gonna be able to, when the questions come out, you're gonna be able to go about that with the process and everything. You know what I mean? I mean? That's a full episode interview right there. No, keep that right there. Keep that inside. Keep that inside.
Well, that's why the first episode tomorrow is going to be a meet and greet. So the people that are new to my channel, new to her channels, can have the opportunity to find out who we are, where we come from, all that shit. So you might want to take some clips of that, I guess, and use it for your interview or whatever. But that's the first episode's going to be. And I want audience participation to come up with topics and shit too. Because I left a whole description in there. So I want people to come in there not thinking, oh, let's only talk about gig work. You know my theory about talking about gig work. I have a life outside of work. These other people don't seem to have that. So okay, I'll keep that a little bit. The goal is to grow it off. The goal is to start to hopefully open other people's eyes to what's really going on.
Well, I can't wait to hear some of the topics and discussions, because for those of you who do not know, Roy has been an active participant on Hot Facts. I'm talking about from, we've seen some funny things. We've seen some. Remember when we were watching that dude get beat up by the cops? We were like, they tore his ass up. We've watched some things and we've discussed a lot of things. And people, I understand what he's talking about. I do know that there's going to be some topics coming up where I'm going to be up in there. Let's go talk about this.
And that's the thing that really irritates me the most. People are willing to speak my name in a negative light, but when Roy does try to do positive, nobody wants to speak on it. It's like, oh, nobody wants to speak on it. But if Roy was to put a video out after I get off of here with you, talking about how shitty DoorDash is or this or that, and how it sucks and your employees and blah, 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 everybody will fucking be all up in my shit. Oh, your video this. But me and another creator are trying to create something super cool that's about the people and for the people, but yet not a motherfucker will mention it or, try to help spread the positivity. And that's what's fucking crazy to me. That's what's fucking crazy to me. It's like, so it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not a bitch about shit. I don't, You know, it's more of an irritant. It's kind of like when you get that weird itch on your Balzac. That kind of the way I look at it. Like I've got this itch on my Balzac because it doesn't really bother me that much. It's just that irritant that it's funny that people are willing to sit there and say, well, Roy's a great guy, Roy's this, Roy's that. But yet every time I see my name mentioned in either live streams or on other people's video, it's in some kind of negative manner. And that's just fucking ridiculous. You know, we
Right.
are grown ass fucking men and we're grown ass fucking adults. If you don't like my opinion, life's a bitch. Maybe your mommy should have told you no more often when you were growing up. But I am a grown ass man. I've lived 50 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for people to think that I'm going to be that I got some puppeteer above me like a lot of these people do, pulling strings, that's not how it happens. That's not Roy. Roy cut strings a long time ago. And I've never lived my life bowing down to other motherfuckers, and I will never bow down. So it just irritates me that when my name is always brought up for the most part negatively, and that's the bullshit part of it because I've really never been negative. I've shared my opinions. If they don't like it, well, then that's on you, and that's a flaw in you as a person, not a flaw in me because I feel a particular way or I share my feelings on something. That's not my problem. That's your problem if you can't fucking handle it. That's a flaw in them, and people need to start realizing that if you're gonna speak my name, speak it like it is. Don't fucking try to throw it in your little mix of fuck ups or try to put me in some negative shit when I have nothing to do with it. You know, I've been trying to stay away from a lot of people's shit, but no matter what I do, Robert, I swear to God, I could work for 5 hours here at Domino's, not look at one fucking chat room, not look at any fucking thing, and the minute I turn on a live chat, the first thing I hear is, well, where's Roy? Why ain't Roy in here? It's like, what the fuck? Can you not live your life without Roy?
Well, check this out, Roy. Bobby
Like,
just
what
put
the
up,
fuck?
and I hope this is Bobby's real thing and no one's trying to do a thing. He says, what's good, guys? And you know what? Let me make sure. Let me go all the way up to the top. Okay. It's about Bobby. All right. It says, what's good, guys? Glad to see you talking this out. This is the misunderstanding that you guys don't get. You guys are like, how can Roy and Robert talk like this? People, there's something called respect. and this is we ain't talking it out. We just talking. You know, we just talking. You know what I mean? Like that's this bothers me, Roy. I know what bothers you. This and Bobby, I know you didn't mean nothing by it, but stuff like this. Glad to see you guys talking it out. There was never an issue to talk out. Roy was telling me how he felt. There's a difference there. He's telling me how he felt. We ain't talking it out. He telling me how he felt, and I have to tell him the reason why I tagged him in it. And if I don't do that, I'm not giving him no respect.
Because at the end of the day, there is nothing to talk about. You either and this goes the same with me, and it goes the same with you. If Robert doesn't like what I say, Robert be like, "Go fuck yourself." If I don't like what Robert says, go fuck yourself. And we're still going to be friends at the end of the day. I'm not going to sit there and try to hold Robert's hand, and I don't expect him to do the same with me. We are grown ass adults. I can tell Robert, fuck you. Robert can tell me, fuck you. And I guarantee if we were having breakfast, we'd be shaking hands, laughing at the fucking dinner table. That's just how it is. That's how two grown adults get along and are able to live a fucking full life. Is I cannot disagree with Robert, and I can tell Robert, hey, go fuck yourself. What the fuck is that? And then I'll turn around in the next minute and say, hey, how's the family, Robert? That's how we are as grown ass adults who are willing to accept other people's opinions and other people's thoughts without it fucking, having to go run to the fucking cabinet and get the butt hurt cream. So, I want people to understand, we're not talking jack shit out. If Robert didn't like what I had to Robert said today about that video, I was just reiterating what I've already said multiple times. That this is what I believe, this is how it is, and blah blah blah. Robert had every right to say, I don't like your video, go fuck yourself. And I'd be like, well, suck it up. You're a fucking grown ass man. And we've had these discussions before, me and him, that it is what it is. And I would say the same to him. If he put a video out about me I didn't like, I'd be like, hey, dude, what the fuck? And he would tell me to go fuck myself. Suck it up and deal with it. It's just grown ass men shit. Like, at the end of the day. So,
yeah.
And I respect everybody the fucking same. For the most part, I will respect everybody the same. If you show me disrespect, then you've crossed that line. I will no longer respect you as an individual. So the more you show me that you're a grown-ass man, you're willing to accept other people's opinions and other people's thoughts without getting butthurt, the more I respect you as a man. Because that's what a real man is. A real man isn't going to cower, isn't going to whine and cry about every little fucking thing he doesn't like about what comes out of my mouth, Robert's mouth, Bobby's mouth, anybody's mouth. You want respect from me? Show me that you deserve the respect. Granted, at the end of the day, respect for me means dick to most people. But if you really want a man, not even me, any man to respect you, learn to accept life and the shit that comes with it and quit whining about shit. Quit whining about it. Everybody says, oh, you're always whining. No, I complain about the people that continually complain. There's a difference. It's not me whining about shit.
There's a big difference. I was about to say there's a big difference with that.
But that's the thing. That you will earn more respect from me as a man, and you would earn more respect from other men if you just learn to realize that, hey, there's other people out here that have an opinion. They're gonna speak it. If you don't like it, life's a bitch. And
they hate this, Roy. You know they hate watching this right now, right? You know that they hate this deep down inside. They hate this. Like, they said, come on, man, how could this be happening? But people, it's not something that's happening. This is just like he said, it's just the way it is. We can't explain it to you guys because if you don't have that same aura, you are not from the same cloth. And that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that.
And I've lived my life that way. Even when I was a bouncer at a strip club for 7 years, I gave you all the respect as a grown-ass man to do the right thing prior to me having to beat your ass. So even in those situations, I go out of my way to give everybody the respect until you cross that line with me. And that happened many a times. If I ask you something like when I was at the strip club, if I ask you, hey, bro, can't touch the girls, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. And I do it in a respectful manner, and you come at me sideways and stupid, I then lose all respect. It will beat your ass. I don't do that anymore because I don't like jail all that much, and I've been there enough times. But that's the thing. I've always lived my life on a level of fucking respect. It was taught. Respect for others and respect for other people's opinions and thoughts was always instilled in me. So, and I would hope that more people would look at that when they bring up my name or they speak to me, that you can say whatever you want to me. You're not going to hurt my feelings, and I'll have more respect for you. If Bobby had an issue with me, let's just take Bobby. If Bobby really had an issue with me and I say, Roy, I have this fucking issue with you. This is my deal. And I'll be like, I'll give you more respect as a man because you're showing me that you're a man. You're speaking your mind. You're willing to say something. You're not holding it in. And that's what showed more respect for Bobby at that point. If there was an issue with Bobby, you know what I'm saying? Do you kind of get where I'm getting with this?
No, I got you all the way. I got you all the way.
That's the thing. And it's like, I try to respect everybody, and I just hope I would get the same respect.
Bobby got to start doing that though, Roy. Bobby got to start doing that. Like, Bobby got to start getting a little bit more. He got to start, moving that dirt and getting a little bit more up in there, because I get exactly what you're saying. Because what happens with Bobby most of the time is it's all these other angles coming in from people saying stuff, and it's like, putting them on the spot and stuff. When it's like, hey, Bobby, look, man. Look, Bobby, you got to put your force field out there and this is what it is. And if Bobby did that, like you said, yeah, you in the driver's seat, Bobby, in the driver's seat. Let's go. Let's go. If you can do it with me, you can do that with anybody else. You can do it with anybody else. I got you. I got you.
And when it comes to this show with Red, trust me, I would hope that anybody that comes in that room shows her the same respect as they would show me. Because if you don't, you'll know it. Trust me.
What about your cherry pick rules? What's your rules on cherry pick going to be? I can ask this. What's your rules on cherry pick going to be? Because this dude is ridiculous.
Cherry pick, I have a few things I could say about cherry pick. I unfortunately don't have enough time to talk about it right now, because I got to go to work. But as far as the rules go, he's not allowed. I banned him from my channel. I don't need that kind. I don't need somebody that's willing to, under the disguise of something else, show their true colors. You know what I'm saying? I don't want somebody coming into my room saying, "Oh, I'm this," disguised when you're really something else. And that's what I've seen with the videos from him and stuff like that. And I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that kind of shit in my room. And his whole total disrespect for a grown woman, like what he did with her, Red. Yeah, that was.
Oh, the other day. Yeah, the other day, I was like, "Whoa!" That's why I was like, "Hold up, is this a joke? Was I Did you guys bring me here to punk me or something? Like, did you guys, did you guys lure me in to punk me?" I was like, "What's going on?" But then,
and that just goes to show you that he, in my eyes, he's not even a man. If you want to disrespect, if you get your feelings hurt because somebody else sees through your bullshit disguise and decides not to be like associated with you anymore, suck it up. Suck it up. Don't your feelings are hurt. Don't take it out on her. You're the one that did your own. You're the one that made your bed. Now lie in the motherfucker.
He made a big ass bed, man. He made a bed.
Don't try to bring everybody down to your sewer rat level and expect them to be a sewer rat because you are. That's not how it works. So you want to be a sewer rat, you want to act like a sewer rat, you'll get stomped like a sewer rat. And at the end of the day, in my opinion. And it's like, come on. So with this show, it's going to be me and her having a good time with everybody else. And I would hope everybody that gives me the respect that come into my room shows her the same respect. So that's all I have.
Yep. Now, Roy, you do know that if you need me to come in at any time, like, hey, Reach, do you got a news clip you ain't used? Go ahead and drop in that news clip for us. All you gotta do is ask me, Roy. You know, all you gotta do is ask me, Roy.
Yeah, because I'm not like technically like all set for that shit. So a lot of it's gonna be just on my phone and her phone.
Yeah.
So
so whatever I'll send you stuff. Look, I'll send you stuff. You know what I mean? I'll send you stuff. So you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Yeah. And yeah, man. I'll send you stuff and go from there. And what I also will do is we'll see the direction of the show. And I got people that have music and things, and I'll see if they want to get some more stuff out there on another channel out there and see what we can do with plugging you guys also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I gotta go. So
yes, sir.
Talk to y'all later. Everybody in the chat, have a good one. Be safe out there tonight. It's Friday. Get your money.
Yeah, man. One love.
All right, boss. Bye.
People, real talk with Roy. People, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do this for Roy real quick. Let's go ahead and do this for Roy. Let's go ahead and start up. They was like, "Oh, is that the end?" Nah, go ahead and get it again. Want you guys to know that you got to understand respect, and it was a sad day for a lot of people in certain communities where they don't understand how could the people that we think are the most toxic get along so well, because we are not toxic. It's simple. It's simple. There were people saying that it doesn't matter that the owner, the distributor of his own supplies that you're dropping off, they said it doesn't matter if he's ordering it. I said, oh, wow. You guys are just haters nonstop. Just haters, man. I don't know how much more I have to put out there to keep showing you guys. It's like I said earlier, I rebuttal everything you guys say does not happen. I show you on my video that it does happen. Every time you guys say something doesn't happen, I show you guys that it does happen. So if you guys want to continuously see more excellent things that you guys just think don't happen, continue to watch Hot Facts. And I will show you time after time again that it does happen. Yes, Bobby. Yes. Thank you for stopping by. People, I'm about to make me some pastrami sandwiches in just a little bit. About to get in here and knock these things on down. It's Friday, all that other good stuff. I'm probably going to be on other channels today after I get off of here. I'm going to be appearing in more channels and other lives, and I like to use Fridays as days where I'm actually on panels. This whole week I've been on a few days on ODM Slim and a couple other people's channels there, and today when I get done with this, I'll probably do a few more, and then keep spreading the hot facts. I want to let everyone know that I appreciate every single person that is rocking with hot facts right now. I don't know about that area code. I want to thank everyone that has been supporting hot facts from the jump. Every time I get on this Instagram, it's going nuts. I'm 125 followers away from being monetized on Instagram. People remember just yesterday or the day before, I told you guys I need 150. So I'm getting there, 575 here. I got to get to 700. My view count is straight there. The videos are going in. They say that on Instagram, if you have 10,000 followers, every post you put up is worth about $88. But that's if you have 10,000 followers. That doesn't say about the number of views you are getting per what you're putting up. So if $88 is like the max, I post so much on these things. I'm trying to rack everything else up in there, get that going in there. Right now, we are, hold up. I'm at 900,000. I'm at 900,000 plays on Instagram right now. I'm at 900 and I think 10,000 views on YouTube right now, people. So that's 1.8 million views, and that's not including Facebook or TikTok or LinkedIn. So I have not counted those yet, but I do know there's at least like 75,000 on Facebook. So, that's bringing it close there. That's bringing it close there. I'm trying to hit this 2 million mark in 1 year on social media and developing my brand and my channel, Hot Facts. And I just want to thank everyone for pitching in and helping me because it's been all organic. And that is the main thing when you can do something organically. When you can do that, you can go a long way. Bud Soda, click the link and quit talking. Quit talking. With that being said, people, until the next caper. I'm out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. Listen to my theme music. I'm out.
Hot facts. With Robert Reese. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robert Reese. News channel. The gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts, hot facts, hot facts. Hot facts, hot facts, hot facts. Hot facts, hot facts, hot facts.